Good evening. This is P9 with another live. How's everybody doing today on this winning Wednesday? We'll let a few people get into the chat. Wait for some people to get into the chat, and we're going to get into this. We had a really good live stream yesterday. A lot of people showed up in the live. It was really lit. So I appreciate everybody who tuned into the live stream yesterday. And I'm back with a live today. Tina, what's going on, Tina? Thanks for tuning in to the live. Nate in the building. What's going on, Nate? Hopefully y'all are having a good day today. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for sliding in. Nope, still no sign of Kenneth. Like I said, I don't know. I'm just, yeah. He wasn't in the live yesterday. He hasn't been in a live stream, and it's probably been almost a month at this point. I think it's been a month at this point, close to it. If it hasn't been a full month, it's been close to it. But yeah. Hopefully Kenneth's doing all right. Last time I saw him was the first time I was on your live. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. And it hasn't been back since. In that one live stream, we was having a really good conversation, and that was like, yeah, we was talking about a lot of insightful things, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I hope he's doing okay. I'm like genuinely concerned about him. I'm genuinely concerned about Kenneth. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah. And he was really looking forward to the Arkansas Delta series too. He was really looking forward to those series of videos. He was looking forward to it. And I just hate that, I remember you were walking around outside. I joined, and me and Kenneth yapped about California, West Virginia. Yeah, I know. That was a really good conversation. That was a really good conversation we had. Yeah, and that was like the only discussion that we all had as in a live stream together, Appreciate that, Tina. Tina came through with the $10 super chat. Shout out to Tina Mosho. I appreciate you, Tina, for real. To one of the realest, just wanted to show some love. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you for showing me some love this this evening with the super chat. Yeah, I have a really dope community for real. My YouTube community is really dope. Like for real. Y'all like, I like how y'all engage and and support each other's lives and everything like that. Like it's really, big salute for that, for real. We be having a good time in them live streams too. We go to Kids from J Live or Supreme and Trisha Live. We be Elevated Stash, all of them. Yeah. Yeah, y'all go check out Tina. Y'all go check out Tina Mosho's channel, by the way. Show some love. What up, David? David Lopez in the building. Ah, you good, Nate. You good, Nate. Just for the fact that you stopping by and showing your support, man, that's good. The fact that you stop by show support is really dope, and you support the channel. Nah, you good, man. I appreciate you, Nate. American Poker and Gambling says you're a positive person and could be on some other channel right now, but I'm here. I appreciate that. I appreciate you for stopping through the live. Even if Arkansas is the most boring state in the U.S. Dang. Shots fired. Arkansas. Wow. I hear you though. American Poker. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for stopping by. I remember you commenting in one of the videos. You said the bell. I think you said something about the bell. The bell is the most interesting thing in Arkansas or something like that. I was like, oh, dang. I was like, that's crazy. Exactly. Yeah. You see, Tina, you see where I'm coming from. Sorry I was not here yesterday for the live. I was having practice at gym. No worries. No worries. No worries at all, man. Gymnastics, that's a really good activity and in sport to be involved in, you know. But David, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Everything is going good today, you know. It's a really good day. Um, just relaxing. I'm off work tonight, so I'm just chilling and just vibing at the house. P9 is one of the most underrated YouTuber I've ever seen. You're my inspiration. I appreciate that, Nate. And I do agree. I do agree with that too. Yeah, underrated, absolutely. Like but it's all good. It's all good because I remember we was talking about this yesterday. I think we talked about this yesterday in my live, and we also covered this topic um on Supreme's channel one day about how so many people get on YouTube and they basically, in order to get views and likes and everything like that, they just start doing things that they would not normally do. You know what I'm saying? Like they would do things that's outside of themselves and they would like compromise who they are just to make a absolute spectacle of themselves, just to get views and attention. And it's like, I just couldn't see myself doing that. Like I just, I much rather stay true to myself, Tina said, you next door, we're over here in the first 48 across the bridge. Oh wow. Are you referring first 48? Are you referring to across the bridge? Are you referring to because when you say first 48, first thing I think of is Memphis. I don't know why. That's the first place I think of is Memphis. Either Memphis or Birmingham. But you probably talk about Memphis. I just love history. I promise you, it's in good fun. I have no problems with anyone. Yeah, I feel. Yeah, I know American Poker. I know you. I know you just having fun, and yeah, the Arkansas slander is just out of good fun. Nah, I'm just messing with you. My joints do fine with a lot of stretching and conditioning. It makes kinda easier to do stuff like splits. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Gymnastics does increase your flexibility for sure. Hey, Savannah. Savannah Mills in the building. How are you today, Savannah? Thanks for tuning in to the live. Thanks for tuning in to the live. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning into the live stream and and supporting the videos and supporting the content. I really appreciate y'all. I can see tornadoes there, but three tornadoes in New Jersey in one day is crazy. Yeah, really. Yeah, that's insane. I didn't even think New Jersey got tornadoes like that, to be honest. That's insane. I was just talking about how important it is to know who you are and to not be influenced to compromise. Right, exactly. And so many people fall into that trap. They fall into it. They fall into it. They feel like they have to be somebody they're not. And then it's like in order to impress a bunch of people, and it's just like it's just disingenuous. Yeah, the weather, yeah, it's been a lot of crazy weather this year for sure. Floods, tornadoes. It's insane. Like, you know, hurricane season right around the corner. Mario Kart for Wii 2 days ago. Okay, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Nate be getting them games for real. Nate be getting them games and them consoles. Inspiring me want to go back into gaming. Yeah, Mario Kart for 64 can never be replaced. Yeah, that's classic. That is a definite classic though. Mario Kart 64, definitely an integral part of my childhood. Yo, Supreme, what up, man? Supreme in the building. And speaking of compromising morals and integrity and all this other stuff to become, I remember Supreme had sent me something about the ice cream man. It's some YouTuber called the Ice Cream Man or something like that. And dude just sits there and just literally eats ice cream and makes a bunch of crazy noises and acts and spazzes out on on a live stream. And it's like, doing that, and gets millions of views of subscribers and all that. I'm like, this is crazy. Internet is flooded with people like that. I mean, he literally has a video where he's eating a blizzard from Dairy Queen, and he has like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views on that one video that's only like 5 seconds. It's crazy. But yeah, royalty has entered the building. Absolutely. Supreme in the building. Yeah. But yeah, Savannah, I've been doing good though, Savannah. I'm just chilling. Got my night off. My night off, so I'm just chilling after a long week of work, you know. What's up, model Lorianne? Model Lorianne in the building. Thanks for tuning in. That chunky monkey ice cream man. See, Savannah know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm like, dang, dude gets like millions of subs, bro. Millions of like views on a video. about eating ice cream and doing and just making a bunch of crazy noises and stuff. I'm like, wow. I guess that's what gets people's attention, obviously. All right, P9 brother, I'm a busy guy. Wanted to stop in and say, hey, may be back. Okay, yeah, definitely American Poker. Appreciate you for stopping by. Appreciate you for stopping by. If you do come through, I should still be live. Hey everyone, I'm just working on break. It's hot. Yeah, oh yeah, that heat is no joke. That heat is no joke, Lorianne, for real. That heat is no joke. But I appreciate you guys for stopping by the live stream and showing some love. And then also by you guys communicating with each other, that's always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that you guys are interacting with each other, and this is a community. This is a community for sure. Also, I just hit 20 subs yesterday. I am almost started doing the worm. Okay, okay, Nate, you getting up there, bro? You getting up there? Hey, 20 subs. This is one step at a time. That's what's up. You going Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember when I first hit that, I was like, yeah, I'm starting to gain headway. So yeah, that's what's up. Keep on posting, and you're gonna be good. P9, have you acquired the goods for tomorrow? I did. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm ready to. Yeah. I got him. I got him. I'm ready. I'm ready. At least I think I am. Nah, I'm ready though. I'm ready. I'm ready. Nah, for real. But I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I for sure. I made sure I got my milk. I got my milk for sure. They just signed me out. I'm ready to go home and work out. I'm sick of working 10s and 12. I need to hurry up and get rich. I might pick that pack back up. Uh-oh. Oh, snap, Supreme. Dang, so you just getting off work, basically. Wow, man. Dang. And you've been on the grind for real. Dump truck chronicles. Yeah, how's everybody day going so far today? Chip's birthday party tonight. Okay, yeah, that's right. Chip birthday is today. Yeah, yeah. I forgot whose live I was on. Might have been Trisha's live. She had mentioned that. Yeah, that blue collar work. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that blue collar for sure. Doing great, P9. I'm trying to unlock all the tracks on Mario Kart. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Mario Kart. That's one of the dopest series of games on the planet Earth. Savannah. Savannah crazy. Savannah trip. Savannah, I'm gonna put you in a 10-second timeout. I was waiting for Supreme. I was waiting for Supreme to respond. Yeah, Supreme don't be playing with about them 10-second timeouts. Hey, who be getting timed out the most, man? I'm between elevated and coach. They be getting the most timeouts for real. They be getting timed out like crazy. That's my third Mario Kart. And I hope to get more. Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised. You be racking up on them games now. Elevated by far. Oh heck yeah. Most definitely. Hell yeah. Imagine if YouTube made a 1 second timeout that mods can do. Hey, I would. Hey, you never know. You never know with YouTube. You never know. Y'all finna start storming here. I hear thunder in the background. It's getting ready to start raining. It's getting ready to start raining. Probably nothing too crazy. I don't think it's like really anything severe. At any rate, I'm just glad I'm at home. Oh, y'all got them dark clouds out there in chat, Supreme. Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, same here. Right, yep. Same here. I have a feeling it's gonna I have a feeling it's gonna like really be thunderstorming like after a while. Like it's gonna start like a heavy downpour. Yesterday it was real windy. Like it was real windy. Like them trees were swaying like crazy. That's why I don't know if you guys noticed when I was live yesterday. I was like I kept looking outside because I kept noticing them trees were swaying. That wind was blowing heavy. Yo, elevated. What's going on, bro? We was just talking about you, man. We was just talking about elevated. Elevated be having us rolling in Supreme Live. Mr. Timeout himself. Yo, Savannah coming in here with the jokes. Oh man. Yep. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Nate. I appreciate that, bro. It's the best live stream in the multiverse. I do what I can. I do what I can. Yeah, yeah. A couple people commented about my laugh yesterday. Coach, homebody Trish. By the way, homebody Trish, how you doing this evening, afternoon, evening, whatever it is? We'll say evening because I consider anything after 4 is technically the evening. So yeah, but yeah, Tina, going back to what you were saying yesterday, in Memphis, I'm like, wow, like I don't know, Memphis is something else though, for real. Like Memphis is crazy. Memphis is crazy though. Memphis is crazy. Like I don't know. It's been a minute since I went out to Memphis. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Now I take that back. I went last year. I forgot. I went last year. About a year, like last year, around April of last year is when I went to Memphis. I'm doing great. Just clocked out, so life is marvelous now. Oh yeah. Anytime it's quitting time, when it's time to get up out of there, I shoot. Yeah, you if you didn't completed a shift, completed a long shift, it'd be like, yeah, let's it's time to go. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm glad. Look, I'm glad y'all. I'm glad everybody. You know what I'm saying, doing good. And y'all coming in here with good spirits. Coming in. Yeah, we got 8 people in the live. Let's go. Yes, right. Let's go. Y'all know that's my thing. I know if y'all be watching the videos, that's my thing. Let's go. We got 11 likes in here too. 11 likes in the stream. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. If everybody else is coming into the live, make sure y'all tap that like button as you come in. What was I going to say? Dang, I forgot that quick. I was about to say something. But yeah, I like how you guys come in here with good spirits. It's a good vibe. When y'all come up in here. Yeah. Anybody have any plans for the rest of the summer? Like, I know I've asked this every live stream, but I gotta ask you guys: Are you traveling? Anybody traveling? Anybody got any plans to go anywhere? Even if it's to the neck, even if it's not anywhere far, if it's just one state over or something, or if it's within the same state. You know what I'm saying? Anybody plan on just going somewhere and just vibing? You know what I'm saying? Get away for a couple of days or so. Because, like I say, I can't overemphasize this enough. Let's just say, I know we talked about this before. I talked about this before, or we discussed this extensively on Coach's live stream about a few days ago. But it's been talked about. It's been all over the internet, and about this lady who worked at a restaurant, was working 7 days a week, guys. Now get this, 7 days a week. I mean, working crazy hours. No time off or nothing. She went home, went to sleep one day, and she made a post before she went to sleep saying that I'm tired, or something to the effect of, I'm really tired. I need to go lay down and get some rest. And when she laid down, she never woke back up. And it's just like, wow, that just goes to show you that how important it is for people to take time off of work. You know what I'm saying? We all know we all have to grind and do our thing and earn a living, but you got to take time for yourself too. You know what I'm saying? You got to take time for yourself to improve your mental health and all of those type of things. You 7 days a week working. Nah, that's ain't no way. Nobody's built for that. Nobody's built to work like that. I don't care how like how much of a work ethic you have. Nobody's built to work that many hours. Like you have to take time off and just even if it's for a couple of days or 2 or 3, and even if you don't travel anywhere, take a couple of days off just to rest, and or Go treat yourself to a movie. Go treat yourself to a spa or whatever. It's a lot of things you can do outside of just working all the time, and have a balance. So, you know. But let me catch up. Let me catch up for the chat. You know, me and my family going somewhere. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good, Nate. That's good. It's good to travel with the family. Y'all go out and vibe and just have family time. That's always important. Yeah, that is awful. That is awful for real. There's no way. There's no way nobody should have to work like that. Savannah says, "I wish I was. We just went to Aspen, Colorado, and we live in Colorado, and it was snowing last month. Wow, it was snowing in June. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Colorado. But yeah, I would definitely like to visit Colorado though, Savannah, for real. Also, who else? What's his name? James. James, who comes into this live stream often. He's from Colorado. This guy named James who comes through here pretty often. He's from Boulder, Colorado. So yeah, I got a couple of folks from Colorado who come to the live stream. That's what's up. That's what's up. Working is good, but 7 days a week is crazy. Yeah, that's just it's overkill. It's overkill. Nobody should work that much. I don't care how much. I don't care how much they're paying you. I don't care what they're paying you or whatever. It's not worth you like compromising your mental health. It takes a mental outside of just taking a physical toll on your body. It takes a mental toll on you too. Like it's just not. It's no amount of money is worth that. You gotta have time for yourself. Time to spend with your kids if you have kids, or time to spend with yourself, family, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta. Yeah, like Savannah says, treat yourself. Yeah, you gotta treat yourself. Like you work, if you working, like what's the point of working all the time, just to pay bills and go to work, pay bills, go to work. That's not a life. That's not a life at all. You take some of that money you make from work and go pamper, go to get a manicure, pedicure. It's a lot of things you could do outside of just working an exorbitant amount of hours every week. I'm worried about my future. I really don't know where to be at the moment. I stay worried about the present. Think about the future. It gives you anxiety. I know where you are, Nate. I've been there before. Trust me. I know what you're going for. I know what you're going through. That's normal though. That's normal. Once you get to that stage of your life, it's perfectly normal. So don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, as time goes on, you're gonna one thing about it, as time goes on, especially at that age, once you start progressing through high school, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times people don't really know, especially at that age, where like where they're gonna be at, because you're a teenager, you're still developing, and you're still like you're still trying to figure out life. You know what I'm saying? And that could be tough. That can be really tough. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to find yourself, but trust and believe me, you got the world that you got you got your whole life ahead of you. You got plenty of time to really try to figure things out, and just know that you don't have to rush. You don't have to rush. I didn't know where I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was like 15 years old, a teenager. I had no clue. I had no clue where my life was going to turn out. So I get it. I definitely can relate to that. But that's normal. That's normal. As long as you have some general idea of what you want to do, and start working towards that, that's important. That's really important thing. And I already know, and I know you like somebody like yourself, Nate, for somebody as young as you are, that have that really good head on your shoulders. You're very, that's rare. I'm gonna be honest. That's rare for your generation. That's rare for your generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there are people within your generation that do have their, heads in the right place. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you maintain that high level of thinking, you're gonna be just fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be just fine. I kind of want to work and own a retro game store. That would be sick. Yeah, that's right up your alley too. That's right up your alley, Nate. I could definitely see you doing that. I could definitely see you doing that. I can't stay. I'll catch you on the flip side. Much love and blessings. I appreciate you, Tina. Thank you for tuning in to the live. And once again, I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate the super chat. Much love to you. And you take care. You have a great evening. Shout out to Tina. Have you seen the guy lately? I have not. And again, that's another like him. Like him and what's the other one? I can't even remember the other dude's name that I had to take the mod away from because of inconsistency. But yeah, I just don't. I don't. Yeah, the guy. It's been a few streams since he's been on here. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, that's his name. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's yeah. So it's really Nate, between you and Braxton are the only mods that show up on a regular basis. And yeah, Braxton's pretty consistent on being a mod as far as showing up, but he'll miss maybe one live stream here and there. But he's pretty consistent. But you're the most consistent one out of all of them. So yeah. And Lily just made Lily a mod the other day. Lily probably be in here. Lily will probably be in here. She might be in here this evening. Wow, that's crazy though. It's only 4:41 in the afternoon, and it looks like it's like 9 o'clock. Screw you, autocorrect. Yeah, that autocorrect is crazy. I can't stand that autocorrect. Especially I'm trying to say one thing and it autocorrects me. I don't like that. Yeah, Nuestra, absolutely. Yeah. She'll probably be in here. I've been seeing her. I've been seeing her pretty much I was live hopping earlier. I live hop a lot of times while I'm editing my videos. I live hop, go check out other people's lives and stuff. And I saw Nuestra in there in a couple of lives. Even the Switch be doing that too. That's crazy. They autocorrect stuff. They put their autocorrect in too many devices. In too many devices. It's crazy. It's like Yo, same P9 live hopping is how I found you. Okay. Yeah. You do. Yep. That's how it be. That's how it be. Like, like it's amazing how sometimes, the live gets out there in the algorithms and people randomly find you. That's the cool thing about it, Yeah. I'm glad you found me though, Nate. I really am, for real. You are very very loyal part of the community, of the YouTube community. Let me see. I just published my most recent video. I have two more videos to publish from my Arkansas trip, and I'll be done with my Arkansas series. I'll be done with the Arkansas series. And then I'm gonna repost. I think I'm gonna repost my Pine Bluff vlog. I'm gonna repost my Pine Bluff vlog because I had to it was a good video, but I had to do some color correction. I didn't really like how the colors were looking on the it looked real washed on the first live. So I'm just, yeah, I guess it was how I recorded it, you know. I accidentally recorded it in the mode to where it so I just been color correcting a lot of videos recently, adjusting the vibrance and the contrast and everything like that, brightness, to make them to where, like, look, they'll really be popping. So what up, Harlow? Harlow in the building. What's going on? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live stream. And how y'all doing over there? How y'all doing over there in the pizza verse? Okay. I guess you said the Pine Bluff one looked pretty good. Oh, okay. I guess yeah, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, my Wednesday's going great, Harlow. My Wednesday's going great, It's my off day. It's my off day from work, so I just been chilling, really just been chilling. Live hopping like I always do, live hopping, working on videos, stuff like that. It just started raining. It just started raining over here, so just relaxing with the rainy weather, just vibing, chilling. You know, yeah. Saw Bambi. I saw Bambi over at Supreme's Supreme's live earlier. Supreme doing the dump truck chronicles, as he calls it. Yeah, nice chill day. That's what I'm doing. Live, hopping, trying to show some support. Well, I appreciate that, Harlow. I appreciate you for sliding through for real. Y'all been coming through. Y'all been coming through these live streams these past couple of days. I was there. I caught him glitch out. You the Supreme. Hey, you just never know with Supreme. You know what I'm saying? You just never know with Supreme. I was like, oh, here he go. Oh man, that's my boy though. That's my boy. I'm back. What up, Nate? Welcome back. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that loop. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, it did. It did glitch out. Played a yeah, sure did. I screen recorded it. Hey, maybe that'll be a good that'll be good to incorporate in one of Bambi's videos for real, for real. That would be that would be cool. Cause she said she was gonna do a cartoon about the live. That would be funny. That would be hilarious, bro, for real. My controller was about to fall off my desk. Oh wow. Oh shoot. Yeah, I know you. I know. I feel you. I know you. I know you definitely had to tend to that for sure. What up, BD? BDB in the building. How you? He said, "How you feeling? How you living?" I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just relaxing, just vibing out on this Wednesday evening. Rain is raining outside, but when it rains, that's the good. That's the best time to chill. Ain't got it. Don't have to go anywhere. Don't have to go to work tonight. Every day, life is lovely, bro. How everything going with you? Yeah, it was too funny, Arlo, for sure. I can't wait to see that cartoon for real. In the building. Oh man, yeah. All right, I'm just signed out. The truck gassed up. I'm ready to get on these live shenanigans. Uh-oh. It goes Supreme. Supreme is back. Supreme, I'm gonna post up. I wanna go outside in the rain. Down, 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 down. Yeah, man. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all for sliding through here, sliding through the live this afternoon. Well, I keep saying afternoon. It's really evening at this point. Sliding through this evening. I enjoy being on your lives. Of course, gotta show support. Most definitely. Most definitely. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, like anybody got any plans for this weekend? I know I don't. I know I don't have any plans. I'll be working trying to recoup some of this travel money. You know what I'm saying? Usually when I go to other lives, the mods are in the background. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, you the only mod that show up on a regular. Maybe Braxton will come through. You know, P9, I have some questions to ask you. Okay, what's on? What's up? What up? Six Flags. Oh, you going to Six Flags? Okay, ain't been. You know how long it's been since I've been to Six Flags, bro. That was my spot, bro. Like I was like, forget a Disney World or Disneyland. We got Six Flags, bro. Six Flags was lit, bro, for real. Had the season pass and everything. We live 3 minutes from Six Flags, so we go every other day of the week. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I shoot. Yeah, that used to be my spot when I was back when I was about your age. Had the season pass and everything. Arlo said world domination. Yeah, that was the type of response I would be expecting from you. I got a battle on Stashes Live, Chris Brown versus Usher on Saturday and Sunday in my Battle of the Bars rap tournament. Oh, that should be interesting. That should be interesting. I still got to rock with Chris Brown though. I got to rock with CB on that one. Even though Usher's dope too, of course, but you know, what do you do for a living? Where do you recommend me to travel for a short trip? Keep in mind where I'm from in the proximity to the closest things. And can you swim? Hell no. Hell no. I wish. I need to learn. I ain't gonna lie. I need to learn. But as far as what I do for a living, I work at the post office. But I don't actually deliver the mail. I process the mail. I process the mail. You know what I'm saying? I work graveyard. I'm like Des. I work the grave shift. Um, Let me see. And where do I recommend you travel for a short trip? Short trip. Honestly, it depends on it depends, really depends on what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you like to do, honestly. Shoot, man, I mess with the to be honest with you, my favorite place to travel is since you're in chat, I'm trying to think. I say the North Georgia mountains are pretty cool. North Georgia mountains, the West North Carolina, around that area, Smoky Mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountains, you know, Huntsville too. Yeah, Huntsville. It's a lot to do in It's a lot more to do in Huntsville. Of course, aside from the space center, they have Montesano State Park. They have it just depends on what you're into, to be honest. If you're in the outdoors type stuff, you got Montesano. You have you know what I'm saying? If you're into the arts, there's a low mill. They have what's called low mill here. What up, Braxton? Nah, no Kenneth in here. Nah, Kenneth still. I wish he was in here though, but nah, man, still no Kenneth. Harlow says last weekend I got too drunk. Oh man, ain't nothing wrong with that sometimes, Harlow. Yeah, it's a pretty chill job where I work at. It's pretty chill. It's pretty chill. Does the post office hire felons? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I want to say that they do. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah. Hit you up in the DM after this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hit you up for sure. For sure. I'm gonna hit you up. But yeah, I guess it depends on the type of conviction it is. It's kind of like on a case by case basis. When it comes to the post office, it's kind of like on a case by case basis. So I guess yeah, because I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure there's some. I'm pretty sure there's some felons that have worked at the post office before. I'm pretty sure. Um, but I'm just yeah. It's basically on a case by case basis, to be honest. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shenandoah River is another nice place that people sleep on. But yeah, the Blue Ridge Mountains. I went there. It's been a while since I've been to the Blue Ridge Mountains, but it's really like, when I did go up in like Blairsville and all that, it was really nice. It was really nice. You know what I'm saying? People like to sit up there and say, "Oh, you up in North Georgia, man? You up there? You up there in racist North Georgia?" Nah, it ain't like that. All that stuff they talk about North Georgia, some people are nice up there. The people are cool. Go out there, as long as you go out there and and you just you do your thing. You just you stay in your lane. They don't mess. It's cool. People there are pretty chill. We used to go to North, like the time we did live in Atlanta. We would go up to North Georgia in the mountains. It's a good it's a good getaway from the city. The post office here is hiring. I've always heard that they pay extremely well. I was thinking about putting my name in the hat. Yeah, yeah. The post office pay pretty. They pay is pretty good, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They pay is pretty good. Uh, you know. Now, would you rather work in the would you rather be a carrier, or would you rather work in the plant? Work in the distribution centers. You know, and I think they also I know the post office also, they have contractors that they hire a lot of times too. People that drive the trucks and stuff. So it just depends on what you want to want to do. As far as the post office, they have the clerks, they have the mail handlers, um, and everything like that. Hey, yeah, Supreme, you're gonna have 22 jobs. Check your DM. Yeah. Hey, Supreme don't be playing. Supreme, we want to trying to get to the bag. Supreme be trying to get to the bag. I ain't mad at it. I know all the lyrics for Country Roads, Take Me Home. Yeah, I remember that song too. Yeah, sweet. We got here in Alabama, Sweet Home Alabama. That's our theme song. Appreciate the super chat, American Poker. Appreciate that for being so positive and a half a gallon of gas toward future endeavors. Yo, good looking out, American Poker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Every little bit helps. I'm gonna be like, look, I'm gonna be like Supreme. I'm gonna be like Supreme, and I'm gonna put them $5 in the tank. Yo, shout out to American Poker and Gambling. Yo, American, second donation today. Yeah, so yeah, everyone sub to American. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you don't have a channel? Work for a much larger channel. Okay, okay. Nah, I feel you. I feel you, man. Shout out though. Appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, Supreme said, "Hey, look, Supreme said in the office, no air in them Jeeps." Yeah, you right about that, Supreme. That's what I was just getting ready to say. Yeah, I would recommend the office for sure, man. Bro, they still got them. They still, a lot of them post office. I'm telling you, the post office. They still have them LLVs, man. They still have them LLVs from like 1965. You know what I'm saying? Them bad boys only have AC in it. It just got them little fans. Remember them old school fans that don't circulate any type of air? They still got those in the vehicles, bro. Trish, how are you going to tell me to look and you ain't even in here? Or you not even in there? Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all are funny, bro. Y'all, I swear, y'all are funny. I got too many expensive habits, bro. Yeah, man. Sometimes I'll be thinking about that too, though, bro. Like I'll be like, man, like yo, I need another. Yeah, man. Especially for me, like me traveling and stuff. I'm like, bro, I need to generate some bread to support this channel. You feel me? Support my, support the content and all that good stuff. Supreme said, "Hell no." Nah. Right? Yeah, yeah. They still got them old raggedy LLVs, man. Half of them be barely on their last leg. Nah, but you good, Nate. Like I said, Nate, you good. Just you being here and supporting the channel, and that speaks volumes to your to your dedication to the channel, and I appreciate it. I feel closer to these losers than I should have. I hear you. I hear you. But I can, man, like yeah, like I remember what you were saying earlier. I mean, it's really good to just to just have multiple skill sets and multiple like just having multiple things that you're good at. You know what I'm saying? Building resumes and all that type of stuff. That's really important for real. But yeah, especially down here in the South too, man. Down here in the South, man, you try like you riding is in the summertime, you riding around and I'll be like, God dang, that heat be swell. I'm like, I don't see how them people do it, bro. How them carriers do it on a day-to-day basis. But they better have, I'm telling you, they better have insulated water bottles, like on deck. They better have like multiple insulated water bottles in that bad boy, because that's the only way they gonna stay cool. And have some ice packs. Probably be put some ice packs in their seats or something on their necks. uh, I hear you, man. I'm poor, not poor. The guy I work for has been giving money away like crazy. Okay. It be feeling like that though, American poker. It be feeling like that. Like, yeah. It's just like, bro, like we working, it's just like, god dang. It's like, man, what like I was like, I feel like I still ain't making it generating enough bread. I'm almost home. I'm going to spend some time with the family. Don't forget to hit me up for real. I need to connect with you on something. Okay, yeah, Supreme. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up for sure. I'm gonna hit you up for sure. But in the meantime, bro, um, you know, um, I hit you up and man, you enjoy time with your family. Enjoy time with the fam for sure. I can't even get a PS4. Oh, for real? Yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, P9, some of my messages are not coming out. Oh, really? You talking about on the chat? That's strange. – when I say Discord, it won't come out because you won't read it and it goes away. Hmm. Yeah, I have no idea what that. Yeah, I know nothing about that. I don't even know anything about that, to be honest. Yeah, I still got a lot to learn about YouTube and the live streams and stuff like that, and how this stuff works. I will let you know when my friend is giving away cash next time. But for now, enjoy P9 Travel Vlogs. That's what's up. That's dope, American Poker. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely hit me up on that for real. But I appreciate you on that, American Poker, and yeah, you take care as well. You take care. Have yourself a great evening. Y'all came through today. Y'all came through today, just like y'all came through yesterday. Just like y'all came through yesterday. Man, I don't know why I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was later than I thought it was later than it really is. It's only 5. It's only 10 after 5. If I ask if you have Discord, it won't come through. I wonder what. I wonder why that is. YouTube. I guess the only thing I can really think about that, Nate, is YouTube be having some. I guess they have those buzzwords or whatever that they don't like or whatever. They have those buzzwords that they don't. That's my only guess. That's strange. I don't know anything, and quite frankly, I do not have a Discord. I don't have a Discord. I don't even, to be honest, I don't even know how it works. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know how it works. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I have. Like I'm kind of like when it comes to, yeah, I have very limited knowledge, if any, on Discord. Is that like another platform or something, or is that like I hear people talk about it? Now I hear people talk about Discord servers and stuff like that, but I never really knew what it was. I never knew the extent of it. Oh, okay. It's a place to chat with people. Okay, okay, yeah. So it's not like one of those like content creation like platforms that you just go chat with people. I was hoping you did so you can tell me you're going live or new video or stuff. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So basically, I like. So basically, you just go into the. You just create an account. You just create an account, or and then just go into a chat. Do you not do StreamYard? I don't even. No, no. Like literally, when I created this channel, um, this is actually the like. It wasn't until like I've never went live on any platform. I've never done a Facebook live. I've never done a Instagram live. When I first started this channel back last year, I didn't do my first live stream until I see I created the channel. I started this channel on April of 2024. I didn't go live. I didn't do my first live stream on YouTube until like November. Cause at first I was just dropping videos. I was just dropping videos left to right, left to right. So for the first 6 months of me having my channel, I've never done a live stream. And the first time I've ever went live on any platform was literally 8 months ago in November. Yeah, so yeah, I don't even know. I'll try to learn. I might try. I'm gonna try StreamYard. I never really, like I said, I'm new to this. Even though I've been doing live streams for 8 months, I'm still new to this thing. So yeah, StreamYard. I hear a lot of people use StreamYard. So I gotta, I'm gonna be honest. As much as I use YouTube and edit and post videos, I'm not as I'm gonna be real with you. I'm kind of behind on a lot of I'm kind of behind on a lot of like these streaming platforms and a lot of these like technology. I'm kind of like iffy with it, but you know, when you go live on StreamYard, it broadcasts to multiple platforms. That's how so many people get some more subscribers. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I think I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it. Until then, I keep posting shorts. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, Nate. Whatever gets you an audience, whatever is effective for you getting an audience, definitely go for it. You should, man. Goes live on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, all at the same time. Slot videos are not allowed on some of these, but brings in a lot of new viewers. Okay. Okay. I know I am a moderator on a big channel. I have my own interest though. Oh, I see what you're saying, American Poker. I see what you're saying. I'm gonna look into that for real. I'm gonna look into it. You know, try to navigate through it. You know, I have a Twitch though. I should connect it to my YouTube channel description. I had one live on Twitch a few days ago. Oh, okay. Okay. So you do Twitch too. Okay. I even consider doing a Twitch too. I even consider doing a Twitch account. It is worth looking it up, man. It's not that hard. There's even YouTube tutorials on how to do so. Yeah, I'm probably yeah, I'm gonna have to reference those for real because you know sometimes it take me a minute to get adjusted to these you know get adjusted to these new platforms and stuff. If y'all want to tune into my Twitch lives. Okay, okay. How often do you go live? How often do you go live? I think I'm gonna check out one of your lives. I'm gonna go check out one of your lives, Nate. When you post vertically, you get 60% more views. People like to slide through until they find out what they like. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you right about that. You right about that. That's the time and that's the age we're in now. You can just scroll. Just do that. You know, I go live mainly like every other day. Okay. Okay. Nah, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out, Nate. As a matter of fact, how can I find you on Twitch? How can I find you on there? Yeah, that's a good suggestion, though, American Poker. That's a good suggestion. Oh, it's on your channel description. I just added the URL. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out. All right, brother. I'm a busy guy. Love your content, but enjoy you. We'll catch you later on if you're still on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, American Poker. I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely slide back in if you know, whenever you can, you know. Let me see. Okay, I see it, Nate. Yeah, yeah, I see it. It says, yeah, it says last live 3 days ago. But yeah, it won't even let me I don't think it'll let me see it. So I basically have to have an account, I guess. Apparently, I'm thinking that's what's I probably need an account. I may go live tonight during a thunderstorm. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to see it. I should be able to see it. Oh, I don't need an account. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. So I could just go to your page and just pull up your live. Oh, okay. You have to make an account to chat and follow people. Oh, okay. So basically, so if I wanted to so I can look at the live, but I wouldn't be able to like chat, like, because I'm pretty sure, you know, yeah. Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. What up, Bambi? Bambi in the chat. Welcome to the live, Bambi. How are you this evening? Okay, yeah. I'm thinking about create. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a Twitch account. I was thinking about doing a Twitch account anyway. You know, maybe I might post some content on there. Hey, Bam, you made that cartoon. You did that cartoon on the what is it? Supreme's Dump Truck Chronicles. I gotta see that. I gotta see that. That jump was hilarious. Oh yeah, Premium Red. Yeah. I saw that. I saw it. Yeah. I saw that one. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. You and him running cross country. I'll maybe work on it tomorrow. Oh snap! Oh damn, that's gonna be epic. That's gonna be epic right there. That was funny. I remember the ice cream video. Y'all called me a travel troll. That travel troll. That was hilarious. Y'all don't understand how much I was cracking up at that. Like Lopez was the one that told me it would be cool to have you and Preem in a dump truck going cross country. Shout out to Lopez. Shout out to Lopez for that. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. You're our travel troll. Oh yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Yeah, it was 85 degrees. I had to get me a cone. I had to get me ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. Harlow was in here. Harlow was in here earlier. Harlow was in the live. I asked Harlow. I was asked Harlow what she got up. What she got up for. I was asking. No, I asked everybody in the chat what they got up for the weekend. Harlow gonna talk about some global domination. I was like, that's the response I was expecting from somebody like Harlow. Oh, elevated in the building. But that joint was funny, bro. Elevated, right? Elevated was man. Elevated was he was trolling. He was trolling Supreme like crazy in the stream in the live earlier in the Dump Truck Chronicles. I was like, God damn. I've been in the bushes. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you though, Elevated. Shout out to you, bro. Apparently, I'm not as busy as I thought it was. Right. That was quick. That was quick, but welcome back. Welcome back. Riding the first episode of Supreme and P9's dump truck adventures. Oh, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. I can't wait. I cannot wait for that one. So that's gonna be a series, basically. That's gonna be a series. Any good food in Arkansas? Yes, I have to check certain stuff so often. Uh yeah, there's some, yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean their staple in Arkansas is catfish. I don't know if you I don't know if you how big you are in the catfish. That's like a real big thing down south, especially in Arkansas, Mississippi. But yeah, they got some good restaurants. There's one place and this was actually recommended by one of the locals when I was in Arkansas. It was this place. It's this place in this town called McGee, Arkansas. They have this place called Hoots. It's spelled Hoots. Hoots. They have some really good barbecue. So if you like barbecue, Hoots is a good place to go eat. It's in the a lot of them small towns be having some of the best restaurants. But yeah, I was recommended that by one of the locals. I love fishing and catfishing. Okay, all right. Hey, yeah, it's plenty of that in Arkansas. It's plenty of that. It's plenty of that. Everywhere you go, it seems like everywhere you go in Arkansas, where there's a lake or body of water, it's a gang of people out there fishing. It's a gang of people out there fishing. I've heard of some of the fishing tournaments in Arkansas. Yeah, yeah, they real big on that. Like that's like a major part of the culture there for sure. Yeah, so you would enjoy Arkansas American Poper. I think you would like it. I think you would like it. Nate is back from the shadow realm. Ha ha ha. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Nate. I've been to the 48 states. I love to travel. Yeah, that's my yeah. You and me both. You and me both, man. Yeah, traveling is I really get a lot of I get a lot of relaxation and out of traveling for sure. You know. Yeah, so that's good. You've been to the 48. You've been to the 48. I think so far I've been to at least, I think I've been to at least 30 states, at least 30 different states. So that's about, I got like another 18. I got like another 18 more. Plus Hawaii and Alaska. Plus Hawaii and Alaska. I haven't been to those two either. Oh yeah, Trish, I've been to Delaware. I've been to Delaware. I've been to Delaware. I haven't been to actually, I've been to Pennsylvania. I've been to Pennsylvania, but it was a while ago. It was a while back. It was a while ago. I've been to Pittsburgh, been to Philly. Yeah. I haven't been to like the smaller towns in Pennsylvania though. Smaller cities like York and Erie and all of that. But I've been to Philly and Pittsburgh. And Delaware, my friend owns a business in Delaware. I used to live in Allentown. Okay. Yeah, one of those blue collar cities. Allentown. Yeah, I heard about Allentown. Yeah, Pennsylvania got a lot of those blue collar old like industrial cities and stuff. That's what I like about it. That's why I want to go. Yeah, those East Coast cities have great history. Yeah, definitely. And Trish, when I went to Delaware, I went to the beaches. By the way, the beaches in Delaware are really nice. They're really nice, very underrated. But I went to the beaches. Matter of fact, did a video there. Did a video. Because there's the beaches. There's Lewis, Delaware, and there's the beach towns like Bethany, Rehoboth, and what's the other one? And Dewey Beach. All on that coastline. It's really nice. Really nice. Country in Allentown. I used to love digging up old privies. LOL, fun hobby. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like Pennsylvania. That sounds like Pennsylvania for sure. Cool. I'm going in a week or so. You going to Rehoboth Beach? Oh, that's good. You're gonna enjoy that. Yeah, you're gonna have a good time out there. You're gonna enjoy that. You're gonna enjoy that. And they have a pretty nice crowd. You know what I'm saying? When I went there. I mean, I went there back in May, so I went off kind of like off peak travel season. I went off peak and yet they still had a pretty decent crowd for it to be off peak. So it's lit. It's pretty lit. I like that coastline in the East Coast, like, you know, because they don't really get a lot of attention like that. Like, you know, beaches in Florida, California and stuff like that. But that's what makes them really good, because they are kind of under the radar, you know. That's what makes them interesting. Yeah, Nate, you're right. East Coast does have a great history for sure. For sure. I can't wait to do more videos out that way. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just drinking a glass of sweet tea. Throat got kind of dry. But yeah. Nate, yeah, I know. I know. That's the sad part about it, bro. I'm gonna get shot if I go in any city on the East Coast. Yeah, that's the thing. They got such great. They have really good cities out there, really historical places. It's just too much. You know, it's too much going on. Especially in those like really, especially in those cities that used to be like industrial hotbeds, and used to be like, it went from being industrial hotbeds to a bunch of hot lead. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like crazy. Bro. Now you just have to do your research. No worse than Atlanta. Tourist areas are fairly safe, but not the funnest. Yeah, yeah. Atlanta, yeah. Atlanta's, oof. Yeah, Atlanta is not too. Yeah, Atlanta's crazy too. Atlanta's crazy too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. You and Preem are going to the Grand Canyon in my cartoon. Okay. Oh snap! You're going to the Grand Canyon. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I prefer off grid traveling. I hate tourist traps. Yeah, well, yeah. There are a lot of good places off grid, like that are worth visiting for sure. You know, you know what I'm saying. But what about Yellowstone? What did you think about Yellowstone, American Poker? You think that's too touristy? What's up, Lopez? What's going on, bro? How you doing? We was talking, and me and Bambi was talking about you earlier. Trust, dude. I don't research. I do. Hey, autocorrect. The research is called World According to Briggs and Nick Johnson. Yeah, yeah. I watch a lot of their videos. I watch a lot of their videos for sure. It's like, World According to Briggs. What I like about him is that, he brings a lot of comedy. He brings a lot of comedy and a lot of jokes to his content. And, Nick Johnson, he gonna do his thing, with the I like Nick Johnson's videos too. They real good. They really dive deep into their videos. Um, it was through Nick Johnson's channel, as a matter of fact. It was through Nick Johnson's channel that inspired me to go to Arkansas. And and then Kenneth, Kenneth made a suggestion. Like Kenneth was like, yeah, you should go to the Arkansas Delta. He saw a lot of Nick Johnson's videos, so that's pretty much kind of inspired me. Yeah, yeah. That he was talking about y'all suggestion of the cartoon. The incorporating me into the cartoon, the travel You know, Yellowstone is great. The hotel company that manages the national park hotels just got in trouble for super substandard practices. Dang, that's crazy. You always gonna have people that's gonna be involved in some slimy stuff. No doubt about it. I've gone to every place and trust Newark and Baltimore is just straight up sad how failed these cities are. Yeah, that is sad, Nate. Third world, that very much third world level, like third world type country cities. Let me say third world cities. You still on here? Eddie Murphy live, Busta Rhymes here. You saying Eddie Murphy, Busta Rhymes? It's Supreme a trip, man. Oh man, he said Busta Rhymes. Wyoming's my second favorite state. It's pretty great. Yeah, I want to go to Wyoming. All that space, all that land out there. Wyoming is like that's a gold mine. That's a gold mine as far as content and really cool small cities and towns and stuff like that. Yeah, West Virginia is another good one. West Virginia, South Dakota. South Dakota. That's another place I want to go. And these places, of course, Supreme. Supreme. Those places those places are right up your alley, man. South Dakota, West Virginia, Wyoming, super conservative areas. Yeah, them places right up your alley. Mine too. What American Poker say? American Poker said Will Smith would bust a rhyme, not Eddie Murphy. That's a good one. That's a good one. Will Smith would bust a rhyme, not Eddie Murphy. Hey, that's clever. Good, bro. Chill time. Yeah, definitely. Always a good time to chill for sure. I'm about to take my stupid daughter driving. What the? That ain't Supreme. That's cold, bro. That's cold. I thought you liked them podunks, Supreme. I thought you liked them podunks. Oh, bro. But these places nice though, bro. Like South Dakota. South Dakota is dope, man. They got a lot of those Indian reservations out there too. They got a lot of them Native American history. South Dakota, the joint. I can't believe Supreme said that. I'll be in the shadow realm, but I'm still here. Okay, Nate. Okay, Nate. That's cool. Yes, David. Supreme. y'all are hilarious, man. I swear. Bambi. Bambi in the building. You can almost make a paid vacation joining every casino up the road in South Dakota. Nah, that would be dope though, American Poker, for sure. I need some sponsors too, man. I need a sponsor. I need some sponsorships around this joint. All this traveling I'm doing, man. I need some sponsorships. Some affiliates or something. I'm still here just working on that cartoon. Hey, yeah, man, it's gonna be dope, bro. That's gonna be dope. I can't wait to see that. Like, I really can't wait. Yeah, I heard South Dakota got a bunch of casinos. It's like 3 of them in every town. Dang, that's crazy. Well, this cartoon's gonna be lit. They all are, Bambi. I think so anyway. Yeah, for sure. Definitely Supreme. Bambi says, I wish Daily High Club would sponsor me, but no, they don't even ask, greedy bastards. Right, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, y'all come through with a sponsorship, like, for real. Like, come on now. We be dropping this dope content. We you know, y'all come through, sponsor us. You know what I'm saying? We draw a crowd. We draw a crowd and everything like that. Y'all act like y'all. Come on now. You know, we really shit. I'm really. I'll promote y'all. I'll promote y'all like crowd. I'll promote. I'll promote. Just you know, give me a promo code. Y'all, you know, people come through. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Yeah, yeah, Supreme, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I remember. Yep, I remember. Matter of fact, we talked about that when we was when I was on my West Virginia trip. I think when I went live, travel around trying food. That would be dope. I love food. See, we cooking. See, we cooking. But yeah, Supreme. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Keith Lee, yeah, that's the guy's name. I forgot. I was gonna ask you. I was just about to ask you what that dude's name was. And go around to them. He was from Atlanta, I think. Yeah, he would go to them. He'd go to all them restaurants and be giving them. Be criticizing and giving his honest critiques and stuff. That would be a good. That would be good to incorporate in the you know, in a segment of the videos. You know what I'm saying? Lopez. Lopez said, Bambi, you eat like a bird. That's funny. Hey, what was the name of that restaurant you telling me about in Arizona again? I know it's in shoot. God dang, what's the name of that place? Pine Top. It's in Pine Top. I can't even think of the name of it. You told me a while back though, Lopez. I forgot what it was. I read your mind. I'm plugged into the matrix. Nah, for real though. Nah, for real. I do prefer food traveling videos showing every aspect, including hotel reviews or campsites. Yeah, I'm gonna start incorporating those more into the videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's a good promotional topic. You know, I mean promotional tactic, I should say. I think that's a good promotional tactic. And you know what I'm saying? Because you get to see, like, not only do I go travel to these places, but you get to be like, oh, people watching will be like, oh, dang, they got this restaurant there. They got this campsite or this hotel or whatever the case may be. Yeah. Nah, these are some good ideas for sure, bro. Like for real. Now, in some of my earlier videos, I didn't do it often, but in some of my earlier videos, I did. It was one video in particular I did when I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I did this little restaurant. I didn't really like dive real deep into it. I just kind of showed the restaurant a little bit, kind of showed some images, but of the restaurant, kind of the ambiance and everything like that. The you kind of walked around. You saw the artwork that was in there. Darby's, that's what it was called. Appreciate that, David. It was called Darby's in Pine Top Solo. Okay, I gotta remember that. Man, American Poker dropping game. That's good. That's good advice though. Like travel, yeah, the hashtagging the videos helps with the algorithms. Absolutely, you right about that. Traveling, hashtag traveling, history, reviews, hotels. Darby's though is great. The chicken, fried steak, and eggs. Welcome, bro. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, that chicken fried steak does sound good with some eggs. Heck yeah. And I like them family. Like I say before, I like those family spots, like those family restaurants. Like those locally owned spots. Those are those are the best ones. Like because they're family because their family are operated, they put so much emphasis on quality service and good customer service and being just being very accommodating to. So I much appreciate that for real, that aspect of it. Get there early though, it gets packed. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine for that place to be such a staple. I could imagine, yeah. Family owned are the best. I do not want any commercial food while traveling. Heck yeah. Right, exactly. Like, why not take advantage? Why not when you go to these places, go to the family owned spots? Like, why not? Those are the places they're gonna make you feel like you at home, and they're gonna treat you like family, even though they've never met you before. Treat you like family. I've always gotten that experience. I've always received that experience every time I go to a family owned spot. You know, yeah, family restaurants are great. Absolutely, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't get that type of you don't get that type of treatment going to a Wendy's, McDonald's, or so on and so forth. America said I get paid for this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I bet. What up, Nicolina? Long time no see. Long time no see, Nicolina. How are you today? Shout out to Serbia. My international crowd coming through. That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. I appreciate you for stopping by the live today. I'm not sure what time it is where you are right now. So um I'm pretty sure it's probably you in a whole another time zone. I mean, a whole different side of the country. So I know right here it's like it's 6 o'clock in the evening here. So whatever time it is over there where you are, you know what I'm saying? I hope you're having a good day. But yeah, much appreciated. Much appreciated, guys, for stopping by to the live stream. You know, as always, we always have good conversations, good discussions, you know. And guess what? No trolls today. No trolls today. So that this was a very now whether we got trolls or not, we still would have had a great live stream either way it goes. But it's just like, you know, the fact that we didn't have any trolls interrupting the good discussions, conversations that we have, you know, that can definitely be much appreciated. You know, shout out to Nate. Shout out to Nate for coming through modding. Shout out to Braxton. You know, Braxton, I know Braxton in the shadows, you know. Braxton in the shadows right now. You know what I'm saying? Or in the bushes. I'm sorry, not in the shadow. He in the bushes. You know, so I know so Braxton in the bushes right now, but shout out to him as well. You know what I'm saying? So American says, I love my trolls. They add to the YouTube algorithm. Just have to ignore them unless they're that bad. Yeah, that's true. That's so you right about that, American. The way I see it, if they're coming through to the live, that means they're actually watching and they're contributing to the like you said, the algorithm, you know. That's my watch hours going up, so I'll take it. Bambi said, I'm stoned waiting for my wings. Of course, of course, of course, Bambi. Now, any you don't have any what you having for dessert? I remember that suggestion you made in Supreme's live earlier. What was it? Sunday. It was a funnel cake banana split or something like that. I think I'm gonna try that. I think I'm gonna try that for real. Sorry, Lala. Sorry, Lala. Lala, we can have our cheat days. Lala, we can have our cheat days sometime now. I'm not sure. Maybe some French vanilla espresso. Okay. Okay. Look at you. Look at you. That sounds good though. You should. It's so good. Oh yeah, the funnel cake split. Yeah, yeah. I gotta try that. I'm always down. I'm always down to try new things when it comes to food. It seems like it's fair season in a lot of countries in the Midwest. Love me some fair food. So unhealthy, but I know, American poker. That's the thing about it. But they be eating up a storm. But I be like, God dang, you know, they be like all that barbecue and all that barbecue and all that ice cream and those sweet treats. And I'm like, God dang, man, this stuff is so unhealthy. But God dang, it's just so hard to resist. So hard to resist that stuff, bro. Yeah, exactly. The smells. Yeah, the smells is what captivate. That's what draws you to it. Yeah, but I'm gonna start. That's another thing too, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start doing more. I'm gonna start doing more festival videos too, because I did the vlog I did at the festival in Lafayette, which by the way was suggested to me by another one of my loyal viewers. It goes by the name of Dogs Number One, who's a Georgia native. He's from Lafayette, Georgia. He suggested to me to go to the Honeybee Festival, which I went to, did a vlog back in early June, late May, early June, somewhere around there. And yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. I was like, those festival videos are pretty cool too. I only did one so far, but yeah, getting those festivals and those fairs and stuff like that, I think those would be good. Another good way to promote, kind of like promote the a particular city or town or whatever, particular region. You know, yeah. So yeah, I think I think that'll be huge. That'll be huge for sure. All Star, what's going on, All Star? How you doing this evening? Thank you for sliding through the live. Just over here vibing, just over here vibing. Enjoying my chat, my live. But yeah, how you doing today, All Star? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I'm really glad, that everybody's joining me this evening in this live stream, and we having a good discussion about traveling and different stuff like that. Bambi, she Bambi doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? And Supreme, all of them come through supporting the channel. You know, all is well, enjoying my day and learning. Yeah, okay, that's what's up. It's all Hey, learning is always a good thing. It's always good to learn. That's my favorite thing to do. It's just absorbing new information, you know. It's always good to learn new things for sure. I love traveling. I'm taking solo trips later this year. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. Absolutely. So that'll be cool, All Star, for sure. You anywhere in particular that's on your radar, as far as places to travel? What, Tina back in the building? Tina back in the building. Okay, welcome back, Tina. Yeah, I'm still kicking it. Still kicking it this evening. Yeah, All Star, I always wanted to do an Amtrak trip. Um, I want to do one, like I want to get yeah, I want to do it. That'll be a really good video too. That'll be a good vlog. That'll be a really good vlog if I can do like an Amtrak trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, just going to different cities and towns, like, that are on the on the Amtrak line. You know, that'll be fire. That'll be dope for real. That'll be dope. I'm thinking of doing that for real. Take like a whole week or two off from work. Probably next year. Once I get my P once I re up on my PTO. take me like a couple weeks off and just go vibe out on an Amtrak or something. You know, that'd be really cool. Chicago, Miami, and maybe a third one. I'm not sure yet. Okay, okay. Chicago, yeah, Chicago, Miami, yeah, Miami especially. Um, you know, get a. It's really good to go to these places and get a feel for the city. You know, get a feel for the area and everything like that. I actually intended on going to Miami. Every time I said I was gonna go, for whatever reason, I end up, having to reschedule. I was supposed to go a long time ago, like, and do a string of vlogs down there. You know, I was told Denver, but I'm not sure yet. Denver's another city I would like to go to. Yeah, Denver is another one for sure. Like Colorado, I've always wanted to go to Colorado. As a matter of fact, I got a couple of people who regularly tune into the live streams are from Colorado. You know, one of them's from Boulder, and um, I forgot what Savannah says she's from. But I know Savannah's from Colorado. I forgot what city she says she's from. American Poker and Gambling says train trips are great. Some of my favorite. Appreciate that, American Poker. Appreciate the $2 super chat. And yeah, I've always wanted to go on an Amtrak and, like, really. I mean, I've been on one before, but I didn't really get the full experience. Well, nah, let me take that back. Actually, it was pretty straight. But, like, I'm talking about, like, a really long distance one, like, damn near across country. That would be fire, bro. Like I really would have to, like, devote at least 2 weeks, at the most, probably 2 weeks, and just go travel on the train and just, get that vibe. That'll be a good travel. That'll be a really cool travel vlog right there. I'm headed out there to meet with other creators and get tatted. Okay, okay. That's what's up, All Star. Connecting with other creators, yeah, definitely. That's always a good thing. Networking, like they say, network increase the net worth. So that's what's up, All Star. That's really dope. That's really dope. The northern part, yeah, Nate. Yeah, Nate. American came with another donation. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. The northern part of the U.S. and Canada are best for Amtrak. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Canada. I've always wanted to go to Canada. I mean, I've been to Canada once, but I always wanted to go to Montreal. Like, my mom, I never forget. My mother, her dream was to go to Montreal, take me and my older sister to Montreal. Unfortunately, due to circumstances at that time, we never were able to make it. But I would like to, like, take my mom out there, to Montreal, and you know what I'm saying, and we go out there and just vibe. But yeah, Canada is dope, definitely dope for real. Like, the only part of Canada I've been to was Niagara Falls, and then not too long for after Niagara Falls, we went to Toronto, and that was it was lit too. It was lit. Yeah, American be dropping some game. Like, American's another real one who come through the, and just provide some really good advice and good, good advice and good recommendations and everything like that. Is there a bar on Amtrak? If you have a passport All Star, take the full 2K trip through Canada. It's like 5K or like 5 days. Excuse me, 5 days. Okay, shoot, that sounds like a lot of fun. Just taking a Canadian trip, that'll be cool. They do serve alcohol, and it's been a long time though. I want to go on Amtrak, but we have an RV, so RV traveling sounds like a lot of fun too. I'm not even gonna lie. Canada is nice. I've been to New Brunswick and Ontario. Yeah, New Brunswick is another part of Canada I heard was really nice. New Brunswick. I would like to go to Vancouver. I've always heard really good, cool things about Vancouver. Um, Sipping on a train gonna be tough. Oh man, yeah, that does sound like an experience for real though. All Star for real. But yeah, guys, yeah, that shoot. Those man, we've been cooking today with these ideas and suggestions. You know, you should check it out online, but they will send you big brochures to a lot of places. Okay, yeah, and I also that's another thing too. I'm a huge brochure guy. I like to collect them bad boys. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I like to collect brochures. Like I'm that type of guy that would like uh get them free travel guides and stuff. I'll be stopping at the welcome centers when I be traveling, just and I'll be grabbing a whole bunch of those free travel guides. Yeah, damn, I gotta get like y'all. I'm gonna get my travel game up. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to, get myself out there for sure, especially just for the experience, overall, and also for the content, of course, since I am a travel vlogger. All Star, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Me too. Me too. LOL. Tina says the creators should get together and do a traveler's vlog or live. Absolutely. That would be a good idea. That is a good idea, Tina, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Network, we can network, link up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'd like to do like a one of those what you call it, probably join like a travel vloggers link up with some travel vloggers and we just do like a live and have like a travel vloggers type like gathering or something like that. That would be pretty dope. Yeah, appreciate you, All Star. Thanks for tuning in to the live. I appreciate you. And you stay up and definitely, when I'm live, definitely feel free to slide through anytime you can, yeah. Any type of advice, you know, as much as definitely, um, definitely no problem. Definitely no problem. Yeah, American poker. Yeah, been dropping some recommendations, some game today, for real. Yeah, you heard some popping noises, Nate, and some popping noise. I hope they still. Wow, that's crazy. Are they still popping fireworks, or is that something else? Oh, that would be crazy if they still popping fireworks and it's 5 days after the 4th. I'm like, man, it's time to put them fireworks up. Wow. Well, unless it's something else. I hope it's nothing else. You can do a creators meetup, new face in the place. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that, Tina, for sure. I'm gonna look into that. That way, that's a good way to expand the channel, expand just my overall horizons, you know. Yeah, that'll be, having new faces definitely helps, you know. What's up, Sammy? What's going on, Yo, Sammy, what's happening? Long time, long time no see. How you been? How you been? Yeah, yeah, it has been a while, but I'm glad you slid through today. Glad you slid through. Appreciate you for tapping in. Nate said, I'm hoping it's not what I think it is. I hope not either. I hope not either, bro. Hoping fools ain't out there tripping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, man, like, guys, as much as I love to travel, That's never going to change. But, bro, like, what's going on with these places, these cities? These cities, bro. A lot of these places, they be wilding out. Like, it's like you go, like, every time I look around, you watch the news, it's something going on. It's either Chicago, it's either Philadelphia. The ones I be seeing the most is Chicago and Philadelphia, where these incidents be popping off and people be acting a fool, and it's like, bro, I'll be like, man, it doesn't even have to be really expensive either. Now you right. You right. Yeah, nah, for real. It could be something, it could be reasonable. We just meet up, we find a place to meet up, find a spot, and we can just, exchange ideas, vibe. We are almost at 20 likes. Yeah. Yep, 2 more likes. We'll be at 20. Guys, y'all been showing up. Y'all showed up yesterday. Well, y'all did y'all. A lot of people showed up yesterday. A lot of people are showing up today, and as usual, I always appreciate that. I appreciate that, Sammy. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well, and I appreciate you for continuing to support the channel. Yeah, like I'm I've come a long way. I've come a long way. I'm really glad that I'm really glad at the progress I done made on this channel. And like, and I couldn't have, like I said, I could not have done it without the most high, without the most high, and the energy I get from the cosmos, the energy I get from the universe, and from the support I get from you guys. Like, you guys support, and you guys continue to support, you guys being real and support, and just supporting the channel. It made all of this possible. So, much appreciation. I can't emphasize enough how much I appreciate y'all, for real. You have to go somewhere where a lot of people aren't flocking to. Going to Atlanta or Chicago is asking for a rude awakening. Exactly. Exactly. Like, everybody wants to go to the ATL. Everybody wants to go to the Shy. And it's like, and then, then a lot of times that brings the wrong crowd, and it just be people out there tripping. It's just like, and y'all see why, like, I prefer to go to a lot of these smaller cities and towns, and it's funny because oh, Nate says I don't live like 30 minutes from Philadelphia, but that should be far away enough. Yeah, that's far enough. That's far enough. Yeah, exactly. Philadelphia, jeez. I don't know what's going on in Philly. Philly is just, I don't know. They need to drop that. They need to drop that city of brotherly love crap. They need to drop that. They ain't to drop that. I don't know where they got that name from. I don't know where they got that name from. But yeah, but yeah, it was funny. People would ask me, why do you like going to them small cities and towns so much? Because it don't be no drama in them small cities and towns. That's why I be most of my travels within the past at least within the past year or 10 months to a year have been, small cities and towns, because it's always trouble it's pretty much most of the time when I go to these, or not so much when I go, but when every time I look around on the news, every time you look around these big cities, it's just there's always something going on, and you paying all that money to try to park your vehicle and everything like that, just to nah, it's crazy, it's ridiculous, you know. I remember we were on this super tall lookout tower about 20 miles from Philadelphia, and my dad said this should be a safe distance from Camden. He said, y'all far enough from Camden, huh? Camden's another one. Camden is another place. It's just like, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's crazy out there. It's crazy. It don't make no sense for a city. And Camden's crazy. Camden's not even that big. Camden's not even that big, and it's ridiculously dangerous out there like that. That's crazy. It don't make no sense for a city that not be that big and just be that crazy. I want to go to West Virginia and Wyoming. Yeah, you get a whole lot of peace and friendliness in those states for sure. Nah, for real. West Virginia is nice. Love the tunnels. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. West Virginia has some of the nicest landscapes I've ever seen, And it's crazy. I get so tired of people. Like, you have a lot of, what's crazy is you have a lot of small, closed-minded people that will tell you, oh, West Virginia ain't nothing out there. Ain't nothing in West Virginia. But man, it's a whole bunch of West Virginia. That's the best part about it. It's not a lot. It's not a whole lot of people out there, and that's what makes it good. It's not it's enough people out there to where it's not overly congested, and you got the nice landscapes, like you said, those you got the small town vibes, the mountains, the tunnels. Yeah, you can appreciate that. Game recognizes game just like real recognizes real. You're a real one out here. You'll attract who you are and get to experience the greatness in yourself through other people. Bars, absolutely, Tina, absolutely. And I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's like, if you I feel like definitely, if you the energy you put out there is generally what you get back in return. So, like, you're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good people out there. You know what I'm saying? That's just, waiting to connect with other people. Oh, we hit 20 likes. Yeah. Yeah, we hit 20 likes yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what's up, y'all. 20 likes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in to the live stream. Plus, small towns have better food, absolutely. Try an Amish buffet if you ever get a chance. Okay, Amish buffet. That sounds. So basically, you got to be in one of those states where there's a Amish population, like a Pennsylvania, Ohio, or Iowa, or something like that. Oh, you just got a tornado warning, Nate? Oh, wow. That's crazy, man. Hopefully it don't be anything too severe. Yo, Tina, appreciate the super chat, $10 super chat. I got mad respect for your views. Keep grinding, and nothing but good will come in return. Salute, salute to Tina for that. Appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. Like, and yeah, go check out Tina's channel, guys. Go check out Tina. She's a real one. She is a real one for real. And she supports the channel. She supports my channel. She supports so many other channels and within this community that I'm so grateful to be a part of. So much love to Tina Mo Show. Y'all go check her out. Y'all go check out her channel for sure. I got 4 donations today. I got donations. Much appreciated, guys. I appreciate y'all. I can't emphasize it enough how much I appreciate y'all. We have a huge Amish population. A lot were Nazis that choose not to go home after World War II. Yeah, that is true. They stayed right here and established basically established their own um communities and everything like that, civilizations and all that good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of Amish communities in this country, lots and lots and lots of them. Tina's the real one. Sub to her. Yeah, definitely sub to her. Go check her channel out. GQ in the building. That's another real one. GQ Jamal. Appreciate you for tuning into the live. How you been, brother? How you been doing? How you been holding up? Yeah, Jamal. Hey, Jamal is the one. You go check out Jamal channel. GQ Jamal. He does the pop culture primarily from the 90s, mostly from the 90s pop culture, because let's face it, the 90s, I'm not even trying to be biased because I'm a 90s kid, but the 90s was like the most lit decade like in recent memory. And I'm just being real. And there was a lot of really nostalgia that's associated, tied into the 90s. So y'all go check it out. Y'all go check out, the GQ Jamal, because he'll take you down memory lane. Y'all will have a really good, if you're nostalgic, you go check out GQ's channel for sure. Like, I'll be sitting back like, God dang, where's a time machine at, bro? Elon Musk, Elon Musk he coming up with all this other stuff. We need to do a time machine. Let's get it. Let's get it. We could go back to the 90s, bro. The 80s was dope too. You right, Nate. The 80s was dope too. They had a lot of cool music, a lot of talented musicians. Rap music and rock and roll was like, yeah, it was there was a time that was a time to be alive for real. You know, that's when my parents, my parents were like my parents were like young adults then. Like they was like in they 20s back then. They was in their 20s in the prime of their life back in the 80s. Just yeah, it was a time to be alive for sure. Yeah, definitely, Nate. Yeah, GQ Jamal has a dope channel. He has a dope channel. I think if I'm not mistaken, I remember I think GQ did mention that he does more TikTok now. I think he still does YouTube, but I think he does more TikTok nowadays, because he used to go live a lot more frequently on YouTube. He probably still does, but I think he's focused more on TikTok. But he still like posts shorts and stuff like that on his YouTube channel. But yeah, Definitely tap into him. Tap into his channel. I was born in the 2010s. Yeah, man. You for somebody, look, like I say, Nate, for someone who was born in that particular decade, you sure have a lot of knowledge, bro, about about the the time period before before you were born. And that's kind of how I was, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I was tapped into a lot of 70s and 80s culture. I was born in 89. I was born in 89. And at the tail end of 89. And like so I missed the most of the 80s. I missed most of the 80s and the 70s. That was before my time, but I was connected. I was more tapped into that time frame than I was to my current time frame. Like, it was crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause when I was, my generation, when I was like in high school, which was like the early 2000s, from like '05 to like '08, when I was in high school, Lil Wayne was big then, T.I., Lil Wayne, as far as rap music, All American Rejects, rock music, Gym Class Heroes, all those, like, those artists were big back in during my generation. And like but and I listened to those artists, granted, but I knew a lot about like artists from the 70s and the 80s. Like, people thought it was weird. They was like, bro, you weren't even around during that time. How you know about this stuff? I'm like, bro, I'm a music fan. Like, and plus, you know, Kanye West, who we used to call, me and my peers used to call Kanye West. We used to call him the sample king, because that dude samples, like, he dropped so many dope songs, but he sampled, like, and we heard a lot of his samples came from like 70s and 80s music. We was so when we hear samples, we just kind of like, we like, dang, that sounds dope. Where they get it from? And they get it from songs from the 70s and 80s. So that basically, we have a strong appreciation from that time period, because they paved the way to the current generation of music. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the current generation was inspired by that, decades before the older generation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I listened to the Isley Brothers. The Isley Brothers were in their prime way before I was born. I listened to Phil Collins. Phil Collins, another one of my favorite. Phil Collins and Genesis. That's like one of my favorite bands. Phil Collins, one of my favorite artists of all time. Like, Phil Collins is like in my top 10 favorite artists of all time. Like, hands down, bro. Like, you know. So yeah, I was listening to that when I was in high school. That was way before my time. Face Value. No Jacket Required. I had all of Phil Collins. I had like pretty much all of Phil Collins albums. And I was like, bro, you a Phil Collins fan? That dude was out before you was born. I was like, yeah, but it was dope. His music transcends multiple generations. Yeah, my dad calls me an old soul. Yeah, definitely, Nate. Definitely, Nate. Most people, since I'm in middle school, think I'm full of brain rot. I'm not. That crap is. They the ones. They're the ones. If anything, it's them, because they close. They don't. You know what I'm saying? They close minded. And I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of this current generation music is not. It's not even. It's not even touching the old school music. It's not even close. It don't hold a candle. It don't hold a candle to old school generation music. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause back then, that music, you would listen to that music, and you would literally, if music has an effect on you if you listen to it, and it just takes you to a whole nother. You forget where you at. Like, it causes you to have an out of body experience. Like, you listen to it, and you just kind of just your mind just drifts off into a whole nother galaxy. That's how you know that's good music. You know what I'm saying? Yep, 89. That's perfect. Yeah, yeah. I was born right around the time when Family Matters dropped, the Steve Urkel Family Matters. You know, right around that time. And then Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Like you said, American Poker, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Yeah. Yeah, that shoot. It's people it's people that were born in the early 2000s that know about the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. And the Fresh Prince of Bel Air was off air. Uh, it went off air in '96 as far as production, but but that show still transcends multiple generations. That's how big those shows were. I love stuff like Duran. Ah, shit, Duran. That's that new wave era, the '80s. Duran. Yeah, I mess with Duran. Elton John. Oh yeah, Elton John definitely. Elton John for real. Benny and the Jets is my favorite song by him. Outcast. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. I was a huge Outcast fan. Outcast was like my early childhood slash early Outcast was my early childhood slash adolescence, adolescent years. And Nirvana, yeah, Nirvana. Shout out to R.I.P. to Kurt Cobain. Yeah, man. Very proud that you like Phil Collins. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Phil Collins is dope, bro. That dude be killing them drums, bro. Them drum riffs that Phil Collins be doing, that jump be crazy. That dude be going crazy on them drums. That dude be going crazy on them drums for real. Especially the in the air tonight, that doom 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 doom. That jump was epic, bro. That jump was epic, dude. Dude, I'm not in the popular group because I don't scream like Skibbity or Riz. Yeah. I hated typing that out. Yeah, man. I couldn't get with that for real. It's just, mm-mm. I love 80s rap. That makes me happy. Yeah, 80. That was, come on now. 80s, that people see back then, people were like, you had to have lyrical ability. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had to have lyrical ability. Like you said, Travis Scott, Drake, all that mumbling and stuff. Yeah, that's that incoherent nonsense. Nah, bro. That ain't rap. They just mumbling. They just mumbling and I can't get with that, bro. I can't even understand. Half the time you can't understand what they're saying. You cannot understand what they're saying. You are like in the 80s, you had people actually rapping and making sense, and it was an art to that. It was an art. They took that craft serious. They handcrafted, wrote lyrics. That was their life. That was their craft. I went to high school having to listen to Who Let the Dogs Out almost every day for a year. American Poker, they played the crap out of that song. They played the crap out of that song, Who Let the Dogs Out. That song came out when I was like 10 years old. I think I was in like fourth grade when that song came out. When they wore that song out like crazy. One of my favorite songs I like the most are Hey Y'all by Outkast. Yeah, that was my middle school years right there. I was in eighth grade when that song dropped. And Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. Dang, and Rapper's Delight, that's old. My dad was still in high school when that song dropped. That's how old that song is. Rapper's Delight. And it's good that you know about that, because Rapper's Delight was like the late. Rapper's Delight was either late. That was like late 70s. That was like the late 70s. And that song is that dope though. It's that dope that that people like. People know about that song. That was like, now here's the thing about Rapper's Delight. Fun fact. They say now Rapper's Delight was the first commercially successful rap song. But there was actually a rap song that never, it didn't get as much traction as Rapper's Delight. But it was a song called King Tim the Third. King Tim the Third by this group called the Fatback Band. That's considered to be one of the first rap songs that was actually on wax per se, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't get released, like it wasn't released as a single. It wasn't like it wasn't a commercial song, but like, you know, King Tim the Third was by Fatback Band it was pretty dope. It was a pretty dope song, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, they consider that to be like the first rap song, I guess, you know, because it was like a funk band. The Fatback Band was a funk band, but so, you know, it had that little disco sound to it, kind of late 70s sound to it. But you had a dude come in, like it's a dude that come in and he does a rap in there. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I use Rapper Delight in the background on one of my shorts, and I used to play guitar. That's dope. That's good, Nate. That's good. Yeah, that's something I definitely would like to learn how to play the guitar for sure. Guitar is a guitar. You play the guitar. The guitar is like you got it made, and you can play that guitar for sure. In most modern concerts, you can hear what anyone, or you cannot hear what anyone is saying anymore. Everyone is shouting, and I cannot hear anything else. Yeah, exactly. Just a bunch of people making noise and stuff. And you know, another thing, American poker, that I've noticed is that, you know, a lot of these concerts, right? It seems like the artists, for instance, it seems like the performers in a lot of these modern day concerts, a lot of them just don't really be into it like that. Like they don't really have that. They lack that energy that the older artists, you know, the old school artists, they get on the stage and they show out. Like they got that energy. They going out. They just don't have that. They don't have that stage presence nowadays like they used to. You know what I'm saying? They just don't have it, bro. Like it's just not the same, bro. The quality of music and concerts have drastically diminished, bro. It's crazy. I like in Rapper's Delight when the singer says, I say a hip hop, a hippie did a hip hoppy, you don't stop, rock it to the bang bang boogie, the up jump the boogie to the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. that dude was snapping, bro. That dude was spazzing, bro. And it's crazy, bro. They have a long version of that song. They had a long version of Rapper's Delight. They had one that was like 15 minutes long. They had one that was 15 minutes long. I'm here. I'm there. I'm Big Bank Bank. I'm Big Bank Hank, and I'm everywhere. From 68 to 60. That dude, they was snapping on that joint, bro. They was snapping, bro. It was dope. It was dope, man. I be listening to Rapper's Delight, like that gets you up out your seat too. If they play that song at a party and you don't get up out your seat and start vibing, man, something ain't right. Something ain't right. To, you know, Rapper's Delight is just that junk will have you on your feet. I've heard of that. I do love history, just like Queen and releasing Bohemian Rhapsody. Not always appreciated the first go around. Yeah, definitely, man, for sure. American Poker. That's the thing. A lot of those songs, like when they were initially released, it didn't really get the appreciation the first time around, and then years later, people start appreciating it more. You know, especially Queen. Queen is a good example of that. You know, um, especially Bohemian Rhapsody, because it seemed like We Will Rock You and what was the other one? We Are the Champions. It seemed like those are like you hear those more. You hear about that song more. Bohemian Rhapsody is kind of like it kind of got overlooked the first time around compared to those two songs. Yeah, it's probably because of the cocaine use. Yeah, yeah, that helped too. American Poker, you right about that, bro. Rolling, what's dude's name? You know, you did have James Brown, of course. You had James Brown. James Brown is Exhibit A right there. James Brown, Rick James. Who else? Dude from Rolling Stones. What's dude's name? The guitarist from Rolling Stones. I can't think of his name. But dude, man, that dude used to be like, that dude used to be going. That dude used to be going. It was quite a few of them though. You right. They was amped up like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I used to be able to play Wild Thing. Oh, Wild Thing, Tone Loc. Tone Loc with a deep voice. Wild Thing. Wild Thing. That damn Tone Loc was a trip too, bro. Tone Loc back in the day, he used to wear them shades, bro. Everybody thought Tone Loc was the dude, bro. He was the cool cat back in the day. Man, bro, the 90s was the time, bro. Late 80s and the 90s, that was the era. Yeah, Braxton, we still here. We still here having a good conversation going down memory lane, talking about some real music. Real music. Yeah, exactly. The 14-minute version of Rapper's Delight was lit, man. They just kept on putting words in the song and actually right. You can actually understand the words. I got a genius idea. What if I play the Rapper's Delight during my Twitch live stream later on today? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'll be dope, man. That'll be dope, bro. It goes to show you your appreciation for, your appreciation for the older generation, man. That's dope, man. I'm glad, man. I'm so glad Nate came across this channel, bro. Cause it's like I said, when you have the younger generation that has a strong appreciation for the older generation, it's just so rare nowadays, bro. So rare. Hey, Braxton, you as young as you feel, bro. Braxton, you are as young as you feel. 90s were the time. Yeah, American. I wish I existed then. Nate, it's okay. You existed in your parents' minds. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's another thing too, yeah. Our parents, they had some dope music listening to, like, for real. My parents and a couple of my aunts and uncles, they put me on to a lot of this music too. You know, they, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really listen to our music of our generation. They be in their car, they be playing the oldies, they be having it in their car. You go to their crib, they cleaning up on a Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying? They playing the oldies. They got some of our parents still had the record players. You know what I'm saying? They still had the vinyls and crap, you know. Yeah, I think Kenneth I'm just gonna assume that Kenneth, I'm gonna chalk it up to Kenneth just being very busy. I think he's probably just very busy, you know. It's probably, who knows? He probably, you know, since he's in IT, he probably, this is probably like a really on demand time of the year. Um, because here's the thing. I don't think I really met Kenneth. I don't think I met Kenneth until like I started doing live streams. Keep in mind, remember, I started my channel April of last year, but I didn't start going live until November. And I think it was around October or November is when I met Kenneth. You know what I'm saying? So I really met Kenneth after the summer of last year. So I met him like more towards the fall. And like, so, you know, who knows, with his job, he probably has a lot of clients during this time of the year. It's just probably like a real busy time of the year where he just been super bogged down with his work that he probably ain't really have much. So I'm just gonna put that theory out there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I'm just gonna and we'll just see where it goes from there, you know. But I hope, like, yeah, I hope he is okay though, Nate, for sure. Because he brought a lot to this channel in regards to his insight and live streams, you know, as far as insight and everything like that. Like, he's really, you know, brought a huge part to these lives, you know. Very smart guy, very insightful guy. I was adopted by old people. I hear Kentucky bluegrass and country growing up. Yeah, yeah, yep. That's another thing too. Yeah, yeah. You know, yeah. It just depends on, you know, you know, who you raised by and everything like that and what they're into. You know, but yeah, they were big. They were real big on the oldies though, bro. Like, because see, the thing is too, um, the old school music is really what they had a message. They had a message. They had messages in their music. You know, they had more meaning to them back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they make you get up out your seat and start dancing, but you know they had a message to them. You know, you listen close enough, you know, that resonated with real life people. Bro, some kid in my school tried to roast me because I was listening to Rapper's Delight while he was listening to. I see that. Yeah, see, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Boy with ook. I don't even that. Yeah, is he some rapper guy that makes mumbling songs, garbage, garbage. But he gonna roast you. He gonna roast you for listening to like real artistry, real legendary like lyrics. Like, these are lyricists. These are people that, you know, actually wrote their lyrics in coherent. But he gonna roast you for that, bro? That's crazy. Yeah, this younger generation don't know. They don't know no better. They don't know no better. Do you not go live with other streamers? Very rarely, very rarely. But I'm gonna start doing it though more often. Yeah, I don't really do it often, but I am, however, going live with I am going live with another streamer tomorrow on YouTube. That'll be tomorrow at yeah, by the way, tomorrow at 8 o'clock. It'll be 10 o'clock my time. I think it's 8 o'clock her time, because she's on the Pacific coast. So yeah, I'm doing but outside of that, yeah, the last time I did a stream with another YouTuber was what was that? Back with you, I don't know. Are you familiar with Kiss from Jay? Kiss from Jay is you know, another one of my fellow YouTubers. I did a live stream with her on a couple of occasions. I did an interview on on her 20 questions with Jay. Um, and I did also did another stream with her like a couple of months prior to that. But that's pretty much it. I don't really stream like that with other streamers. You know, because at the end of the day, Ryan ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's a little. It was a, you know, almost like, unless it's like one on one, like being on a panel. I'm not really big on panels like that, unless it's maybe one or two people, maybe three people, because you know it's just too many people talking at once, and I feel like I'll just be, you know, I'd rather be like a small amount of people if there is like a panel, if there's a panel. But if it's just me and another streamer, just one on one, heck yeah, like I'm definitely down for that. I'm definitely like it's gonna be tomorrow. But if it's like three people, four people in a panel, I don't mind that so much either. But you know, but tomorrow, um, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow I'm going live with model, her name is model Lori Ann. Nate knows who model Lori Ann is. I'm pretty sure you might be familiar with model Lori Ann. She was in a live briefly earlier in this stream, but I'm going live with her tomorrow, so that's gonna be dope. And I feel like once I do that, I'll be more like, I think I'll be more comfortable doing those, because you know sometimes it could be a little bit like, um I'm an introverted person, but now I'm becoming more open and more out of my shell, and I could be myself. So like I'm think I'm like ready to put myself out there more. So that's the biggest thing. Yeah, being on a panel can be rough. One person says the wrong thing and a good way to lose subs. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing. Them panels were like 6 to 7 people, maybe 8 people. Like I'll be like, God dang, bro, I don't see how people could be on panels that big, because it's like 8 people, like, and then you know people are gonna try to out talk the next person and all this other stuff. It's too many people trying to talk, and it's just crazy to me, you know. I had a friend that invited people to join his channel. Someone joined in the process of making. Oh, whoa. And he got to say, whoa. I catch your drift, American. I catch your drift. Oh, dang. Oh, so let me get this straight. Oh, damn. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So he invited some people to join his channel for a stream, and somebody joined while they was, that's crazy. And he got banned for somebody joining while they were, you know, doing the thing, and he got banned. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Bro. I mean, did the dude not do so dude just intention, so dude knew what he was doing. He just hopped on a live. He hopped on somebody else's live while he was doing the do. And nah, that's crazy, bro. That dude, bro. That dude's a piece of crap, bro. How would he do that? He would get on somebody else. That's crazy. That's crazy. He would get on somebody else's stream, knowing good and well, like, bro, oh nah. Oh my goodness. Dang. It was a troll. Dang. See, that's the thing. See, that's another thing too. That's another thing too. Nah. Bump that. Mm-mm. Nah, bro. too many trolls that be doing, you know, it's one thing you hop into the chat and you know you trolling, but you hopping into somebody else's live and they can hear those noises. Oh hell nah. Mm-mm. Wow. Yeah, that junk just blew my mind, bro. That junk just blew my mind. There are people that do it. It was not just the noises. Everyone saw everything with thousands watching. Damn, so they saw it too. So they were on video with that crap. Dang, yeah. Wow. Damn, that dude needs this. Damn, that dude, bro. That Dang, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. They got them some dang, bro. That's crazy. Wow. That's why I can't be having that. I can't be having that. Not at all. Like I'm not that's why I don't invite like nah, unless I know that person, unless I really, really like, you know, nah, hell nah. So my question is, did he know this person that he invited? Did he know this person? Like I'm trying to figure out, or did he just put the he just see that's the thing. Yeah, that like honestly, you know, that was kind of like a misjudgment on his part because you know, unless you know this person, like I'm like, nah, I'm not inviting you to my stream because you put in my channel in jeopardy. You know, you put in my channel in jeopardy, especially if that's like, you know, especially if that's that channel that person put so much work into their building that channel and you know building their community and you know and then you know and if that's your livelihood too, you know what I'm saying, your channel a lot of times the people's channel is they livelihood. That's how they, you know, you putting that in risk try to trust in people like nah like unless it's somebody who you know I just really really could just know and know they, you know what I'm saying, nah. And who knows? It could have been somebody who was. It could have been somebody who was just, you know, some people, if they see people doing good, you have people out there. They see people doing good, they're gonna try to sabotage them. You got too many. You got people out there like that. I know people like that because I come from an area where if they see people doing better than them, you know, they gonna try to do some stuff to try to sabotage. You know, it could have been a person like that. You know what I'm saying? They saw, you know, nah, that's crazy, bro. Hmm. Yeah, that just blew my mind, man. That just blew my mind. Yeah, most people are positive about what channels they join and view, though. Now you right. You right about that. God dang. That's crazy, bro. That's wild. That's wild, bro. Yeah. But y'all really came through today though. Yeah, American, y'all really came through to the live today. Y'all showed up and did y'all things, and I can't express enough how appreciative I am. Like, much appreciated, y'all, for real. But that's crazy, bro. But yeah, as far as upcoming travels, guys, just so you know, I have not stopped travel vlogging. The videos that I have been posting, the videos I've been posting over the course of the last week or so, have been videos that I recorded, or a string of vlogs from my Arkansas Delta series that I have been posting, or that I recorded a couple of weeks ago. So these videos, I'm posting them day by day. So I didn't do those videos like as far as like the same day. I didn't go record those videos over the course of the last couple of days. I recorded those videos a couple of weeks ago. I'm just now posting them day by day to give people enough time to watch one video, and everything like that. So as a matter of fact, I haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks. I haven't vlogged in 2 weeks. So just for those who don't know, I'm pretty sure some of y'all are aware of it, but for those who don't know, I haven't been, these vlogs were recorded a couple of weeks ago. I'm still editing. I still got to edit two more vlogs from that trip. I still got to edit two more vlogs from that trip, and I'll be done with the Arkansas Delta series. So American, yeah, I won't bog you down with any more Arkansas videos. Nah, I'm talking, but now man, use some of the tips and get more subscribers. Be positive always. Oh, most definitely. And I appreciate the tips, man, for real. You guys gave a lot of suggestions. Um, yeah, Missouri is another state too. Missouri is another state that people sleep on. Yeah, there's a lot more to Missouri than just St. Louis and KC. You know what I'm saying? Missouri got a lot of cool places to visit. That I would like to check out. I'm actually not that far from the Boot Hill region of Missouri. I was thinking of going to do some videos out there. Um, was it you that suggested? I don't know if it was you or someone else that suggested the George Washington Carver. They have like a George Washington Carver museum or something like that out in Missouri. Um, you know what I'm saying? They got that out there. But that'll be cool. A Missouri trip vlogging series. That'll be cool too, for real. For real, for real. I'm really not that far from, like I said, the Boot Hill region. Probably like 4 or 5 hour drive. Yeah, George Washington Carver. George Washington Carver. Do not be cheating now. Hey, George Washington Carver from he's from Missouri originally, but he founded so many ways to use the peanut. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, actually he actually used you know he actually figured out the way to use peanut to like for like oil, like not like peanut oil you cook with, but you could use, there's ways you could use peanuts other than just eating them. You could use them to like for like lubrication. It goes towards the lubrication of oil and stuff like that. um you know he's also, he also had peanut farms down in Dothan, Alabama. Dothan, Alabama, which is, not, where I'm here in Alabama, so Dothan is like a few hours away. But yeah, George Washington Carver, yeah, he found it in numerous ways. I mean, it was so many ways. He discovered so many ways to use a peanut. That dude was a freaking innovative, like he was an innovative icon. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they got so many schools named after him too. They have so many schools named after George Washington Carver. You know what I'm saying? They have one of them in Atlanta. They have a school called George Washington Carver High School in the ATL. Um, reason why I know about that, because I went to high school in Atlanta, in the Atlanta public school systems. It was Booker T. Washington High School, George Washington Carver High School. So we had two iconic figures in African American history that were namesakes of the high schools in the area. So shout out to George Washington Carver. Oh snap! Hey, hey, drop me a $5. That's what I'm talking about. American poker, $5 super chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah. Yeah, George Washington Carver was that guy, man, for real. Yeah, that's that. I would definitely like to go to his museum. I didn't even know. I didn't even know until I got that comment on one of my videos about George Washington Carver at a museum in Missouri. I was like, what? I didn't even know he had any ties to Missouri. I thought I knew everything I needed to know about George Washington Carver, but I didn't even know that he had ties to Missouri. I had no idea. And I was like, oh, he actually has a museum out there. I was like, bro, I definitely got to go see that. Yeah, for real. For real, for real. See, that's the thing. That's another thing too. Yeah, I figured that was you, American Poke. I figured that was you that left that. Yeah, I figured. I was like, it was either you or it was somebody else that left that comment that was like, yeah, you should go to Missouri and go to George Washington Carver Museum. Like I ain't even know. I had no idea that he was that he like I said, had any ties to Missouri. That's what I like about this channel. I learn a lot from you guys. I learn a lot from y'all. I learn a lot. So a lot of y'all have given me suggestions on where to go. Like, yeah, you should go here. That I ain't even places I ain't even know existed. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Also visit the Arabia Museums. That's in Kansas City, right? It sounds the place sound that sounds familiar. It sounds like it's KC. Yeah. KCMO. But yeah, I always wanted to go to Jefferson City too, the state capital. I don't know what it is about me and state capitals. I'm a huge fan of state capitals. You got Jefferson City. You got what else? You got Jefferson City. You got Branson. You got Branson, Missouri. Um, you got a lot of those cities and towns that are around the Ozarks region. Um, the lakes, they got a bunch of lakes out in Missouri. It's a lot of cool places to visit in Missouri. Yeah, I believe so. I perfectly preserved shipwreck from the 1880s. Oh dang. Yeah, I gotta go see that. I like stuff like that. I like museums, especially stuff like, where there was like that covers like tragedies and many of the major tragedies that occurred in American history. Yeah, those are right up my alley. Those are right up my alley, bro. For real. And I like them cities and states too. They have a bunch of those sculptures and murals. You know, yeah. But okay, yeah, and also, yeah, Missouri was actually also in my community poll that I did between where I should go to Arkansas, Texas, Missouri, Florida. So we already did Arkansas, so next is Texas, then Missouri. Brother, I have to get back to my job. Thanks for the live stream. We'll catch you later. I'm late. Okay. Well, take it easy, American Poker. Have a good evening at your job. And appreciate you for everything this evening. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate all the words of wisdom and advice and the suggestions. And I'll definitely take heed. Appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody as well. I've been on here for 3 hours and almost 3.5 hours, guys. So yeah, I was on here a lot longer than I won't say a lot longer than I expected, because I really didn't have a specific amount of time that I was expecting to be on live. But I was on here for 3 hours and some change. So yeah, guys, I much appreciation to everybody who tuned in. Thanks again to American Poker and Gambling. Thanks again for Nate for holding it down as the mod, as usual. Appreciate Braxton for holding it down as a mod, as usual. And who else was in here today? Of course, appreciate Tina Mosho for her words of wisdom and advice, and for the super chats. And I also appreciate Supreme Team. I appreciate for Supreme Team. I appreciate Elevated for tapping in. Sammy's World for tapping into the live. Yeah, All Star for stopping by. You guys have made this chat a really fun this evening, and insightful and entertaining. Bambi Palermo, thanks Harlow for tuning in. Nicolina, David Lopez, Supreme View again. I appreciate each and every last one of you guys. With that in mind, until next time, until the next live stream, I'm out. Peace. Have a great evening.